What you're saying is shit that John and I have been talking about for years. But to counter it, he was signing people that nobody else would sign. Like they would go through free agency. If he didn't sign them, they'd be sitting in the pool. Like they'd be like, he would have like 3 quarterbacks, 97, and he'd be like, how does he have these quarterbacks? And he signed to nothing deals. And it's because nobody would want them. They old. He have Matt Ryan and shit at like 37, like 90. Yep. Yep. You won't. You'll never know. I understand though. I definitely understand because it is shit that I'm telling you. I didn't. I'm streaming and shit. I can't say what I was about to say, but I was against him being in here just because of that shit. Yeah, I don't care anymore. Um. Uh. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any of that. I was against it, but I was against it for the same reason because he'd be running his team funny and it'd just be like I don't know. It's just funny. Everything's just funny. It's corny. Been corny. No, this I think the raw. You like what they did to the companion? I think they fucked this shit up with that update. The Madden companion. You don't see how it's different? They put a new icon on it
Hello,
and
everybody.
everything.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Don't update
The
it. Don't
Browns
update
have
it.
every intention of walking out of today's game
Hell
with
no.
win
This
number
shit
4 on
is
the season.
when you go to
It's the
export one,
Steelers
this shit
going up
break every
against the
time.
Browns.
And then they don't even include the roster. And they made it like limited. So what I used to do is I used to export all weeks, the roster, the stats, and everything. I can't do that now. It like breaks. So if you have the old one, keep the old one. I don't know if it updated automatically for you, but if it
These
did.
folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, keep it like that. I don't know what the fuck they did. Shit is trash. I put it in Facebook. I found the page. I know him,
On 1st and 10, Webb. He'll find
what the
Juju
fuck?
Smith-Schuster. And out of bounds.
John,
on
watch
the
this.
other side
Watch
of
this shit that just
midfield
happened.
across the
If you're not watching, go back and watch
A really
it.
nice gain of 25 yards.
They both like went into like a trance. They went into a trance and they just both walked out of bounds. Yeah.
On 1st down, it's Webb. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
Dumb hungry. What time is it? I'm gonna go up and get off there. Get out of class at 9:30. On what?
Now a 1st down throw. Webb.
Whoop.
Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Bad ones are just some some thoughts.
And now a first down following that long gain.
You do the truth, eh? You gotta watch him out.
Before the snap.
Gotta watch
this will be
him
our
out.
first penalty of the night's proceedings.
All right.
So the
I
chain
put
gang now
mad
done for
points
the
into
drive
him.
ball
You
on the
seen the
10,
stats?
first and
Look at the
goal.
stats. This is way different than yours in Florida.
Out of the gun, it's Webb. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Let him boost his palm
This
here.
team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Actually, I might take him now on the Jets. I might take him on the Jets. I don't got mad over there. This shit's not fair. He's not fair.
Back to the air on second down. Webb.
Wow.
This ball's tipped and intercepted.
That is not fair.
Picked off inside the 10. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
That was nonsense. Look at this.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Hell yeah, that was a...
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much, right?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
What's that?
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive.
Oh, you got it?
Giving up a big sack that loses that
you
kind
played
of
it yet or
yardage,
no?
Not a great start.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
I know you do.
On second down, Webb. And that's complete to Jesse James. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Yeah, he didn't catch it though.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on
Oh, I
their
got a first
heels.
down off of that. I don't even know. I don't even know.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup
Yeah, I
of
need to
4,
get
and
my
it'll
power.
bring
I
up
need to
second
get back on
down.
my power back shit.
It's really simple to say that they
Keep
know
doing
their
that. I've been
identity,
working
that
this
they are a
shit.
passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
To throw on second down, here's Webb. Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Everybody tired and shit.
From the gun on third down, Webb. And he fires one, but incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth.
I don't know.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So you had to figure that sooner or
The
later
wind,
someone was going to
Wind's
top
on my
Matt
back.
Prater's record of
17 miles an hour.
64, and officially this one will go in the record books at 65.
You saw him lining up for this, and you just thought to yourself, you know, he couldn't make this. And sure enough, to be here to see it, that's pretty darn awesome.
No, I feel like before you had the Browns, I think I had them. Yeah, I do. I did. Now, when I first left, somebody else took them, so I took the Browns. And I had the Steelers, so I took them back.
And some room to roam now. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Shit's not even on.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
So following the penalty, now 1st and 5.
Hey, cut in right. Watch cut in. Here we go now.
Now they try the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 30. Leopard.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, no way. Get it.
And his throw is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs.
Hurry up, here we go. 319.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Yeah, I know.
Only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
I knew where it was going.
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And the Steelers set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. To throw on 2nd down. Webb. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. And guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
No, check. Patriot. Here we go. Boom, landed.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks at the 24-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And down he'll go at the 25. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Green 39. Green 39. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Back to throw here. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
First down, he'll drop to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's gonna wind up and air it out. He's got it at the 15. They give him a gain of 38. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue, landing. Detroit. Over. Detroit.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they?
Why didn't you go for an aggressive pass?
You
You
have
could have
3
caught
points
that
in your
shit
hip
at the end
pocket.
after.
You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Set. Blue, Leopard. Detroit. Set. Blue, Leopard.
You're gonna have that talk to him, huh?
Lucky 56. Here we go now.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
I don't know. I'd love to hear your
James has got
explanation
it.
if you come up
Complete.
with though.
And he's
So,
brought
let me
down
know.
just outside of the 10 at the 11. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play,
Why
but
does
it's
he have
nice to have a
nipples?
safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here.
Please let me know. Please let me know what y'all decide to cover though. That's facts though.
Let's go. 319. 319. Hot.
Webb now from the gun. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there,
Soldier.
but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get.
I gotta go pick my girl up from the train station. Can I just pause it for like 10 minutes?
Dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
Right. This after this kick, I'm gonna pause it.
And a short kick taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they...
He can. He can. I'll be right back. Yo, just move through the menu so it don't freeze or whatever. Alright, I'll be right back. Yo, I'm back. My fault. Huh? You ready? I'm not saying nothing. I don't know if they even talk anymore.
Past the 30. And now the Browns coming
It's
out
none of
on
my
the
business,
field.
man.
And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They run the counter now on first down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Huh? Yeah.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
You can pause it that long as somebody's in the game and moving
He
shit
barely
around.
had time to look up before he was planted in the
I've done it
backfield.
before.
Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Oh no, the rest mode thing? You can adjust it so it doesn't go off right away.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. Really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Here we go. 319. 319.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Oh, the stream is mad delayed now. So that means I don't know if that's still watching.
He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some space here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add on to their lead. And his kick is right through.
It's the win. It's the win. It's the win. It's foot.
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
I wonder if that
And they
affected
will
the
not
throwing
get
too.
a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Not. Yeah, go ahead.
And they had 3
Make
points
it.
last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the
I'm not gonna be able to eat it right now.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him with contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract contract time. You could have kicked that. And now look at this.
No, he did not. Just thank you.
Unfortunately, wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief
game
all
on
the
some
way
shit
up here in our
today,
booth.
boy.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over
They
the
did-
sideline, able to retain possession, no
that's what I'm
turnover.
saying.
I know his
Jeez.
coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Not live.
All right, here we go. Boom, down.
And the big tight end shifting around.
No, check.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to look deep down the field.
Why is he going into them
Quite
stupid
hold it.
ass? I'm
Got
not gonna
hit.
start using him on my
Ball
catches.
pops out, incomplete.
Gosh, that's the second time I dropped some nonsense like
back
that.
is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. He's got his man on the crossing route. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front
They
buying
created
that
some time.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Let's go. Boom, landed.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run pass
I'll
numbers are a
change-
little bit out
I'll
of whack
change it.
because
I'll
most of the
change
yardage
after
is
that.
coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big
No, I
runs
did it.
like that,
No, I
because the
did it. I
defense might be
definitely
a little
did it.
bit off balance.
I did
They
it.
pick up another first down with that run.
I did it. I had him last year. I changed it last year. Yeah, I did it before I left. I'll change it. Fuck.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may
It
have
confuses
moved.
everybody. I'm gonna change it back after this. I'm gonna change it to like 2 or some shit like that. I only did it because there's a what's his name on the Packers kept his wide receiver number even though he moved him to running back. So I always like
So
to-
now it's first and
always wanted
goal.
to try that. Yeah, so I always wanted to do that, but I'm gonna change it at the second season. And people would be like, oh, you put a receiver at halfback, and I was like, nah, just
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at a third and goal here. From the gun, Webb. Steps away to his left. And caught in the
Oh!
Woo! His third
You seen
touchdown
that?
now on the year. And the
Come look,
Steelers
look,
are
look,
within
look.
a 2-point
Look at it right
conversion
here
of tying
on the
this
screen.
game. And there's going to be a stoppage
Oh, are they
here.
gonna
The
overturn
booth
it?
wants to take another look at this potential
Oh, it
touchdown.
stood. You didn't see it. That was close. That was really close. I need my defense to stand up now.
Now for the point after. And this is
Mother
up
was up.
and good. It
Step
brings
up.
him within a point now. It's
Go left.
14-13.
Touchdown.
Out is the
Ah, I should've
kickoff
split
unit as
kicked
they
this.
run up and send this one away.
You're not gonna run this back, right?
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Green 39. Green.
They'll drop to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Blue 90.
They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get
You gotta
him and
watch
keep
when
him
you
short of the first.
gotta watch when you kicking, man.
And
The
now
wind
what
is
he was
crazy
hoping
this
for
game.
there is this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Steelers. Last time they were out here,
last
they
time
had
I
the benefit of
kicked
good
it,
field
the shit went
position, led
all the
to a
way into the
touchdown.
end zone. And it
This
was
time,
half
they're going to
to
have
the
to work for
bar.
it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
On 1st and 10.
Oh my
That'll be
gosh!
incomplete.
No!
Too much mustard there
That
on
is
that pass.
crazy.
Turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it
I
very
would think
difficult.
that. I wish people were like the receivers were smarter than that. I have nobody
To
on top
throw
of me.
again. Webb. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That
Accept
hold
it.
coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
1:59 to go in the first half. More from Cleveland after this.
Let's go. Green 19. No. Check. Patriot. Gun.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Webb. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A good pickup there of 22. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Never juke nobody.
For a second there, I thought
ever.
that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
It is
Still,
over.
ended up with a solid game.
To throw on 2nd down. Webb. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it. It's caught inside the 25.
I've seen it.
And he takes this down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards.
All right, here we go. Green 30. Detroit.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Good fucking
And he
defense.
fires one that's
Yeah.
intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
No, I thought that was a linebacker. I did look
This
nice
is
ball.
why
So
golfers
I
do their
saw him
best
there.
to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
All right, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And some room to work. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout.
Told you, juking sucks, man.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Ever since they nerfed it, as John said, ever since they nerfed it, shit is just anything what it was.
So it'll be first down here after the run. They'll set up to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
The whole strategy just went out the door.
First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Here we go now.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a short kick taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh,
And heavy
good
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for them.
Fuck! That's not what I wanted to do.
No, but I've
Just
heard
wanted to
stories
fucking...
about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That shit. Thank you. I really need a new controller.
Here we go now.
Tomorrow. There we go.
Webb. And that is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Webb Looking deep downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
All right, here we go. Watch it now, Barney. Gone. Detroit.
Throwing on third and long. Webb. Open man. Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Actually, don't like this shit that I
Here we
got.
go now. Back in that Philly. Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Webb got his man complete over the middle. It's James. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That throw has to be a quarterback's dream, doesn't it? Big tight end, curling in the middle of the field, so it's great sight lines for him. And when they show their numbers back to the quarterback, when they sit down right
All
there,
right, Brody.
that should be pitch and catch.
To throw on second down. Webb. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now a handoff looking right. No dice this go around. He's hit
I don't get running
behind the
the ball
line and
anymore,
taken
man.
down.
I really don't.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing
I'm
up
almost
second
positive I'm
down.
about to just stop even playing. I'm gonna try this shit. Just stack the line because I know the run is coming.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Set. All right now. Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Webb. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
I probably could have took that one for earlier today.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And it's still kicking from
kick,
nowhere.
one of the up middle
I'm
taken
sure the
down.
worst decision
And
ever.
they're going to start this next drive in excellent shape, right at the 50.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Ridiculous.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd.
That corner is not that good. I can't even say that.
Bullock out
I don't
now
know
to
that
kick this one away.
You didn't have any separation that
And
time.
that'll
You just
carry
fed the
over
ball.
the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field.
I don't know how he caught up to him. He had 10 yards off the ball and still went down.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Webb. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Now they try the right side here. And he is going to feel that one. Knocked down hard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And his throw here's incomplete.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
The Steelers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Now look at 56. Look at 56.
Out of the gun, it's Webb. And he comes back with one complete. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Christian Kirksey leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Here we go now. All right, now look at 56. Lucky 56. Detroit. Watch it now, Barney.
On second down, Webb. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A very solid gain of 27. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Let's go. All right, now look at 56. Lucky 56. Back it up, Philly. Here we go.
And Juju catching the ball. Oh, bro.
Looking to throw on second down. Webb. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And the Steelers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here we go now. Blue landing.
From the gun, Webb. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Let's go. Green, 30. Gone. No. Check. Patriot. Set.
Operating from the gun, Webb. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And that'll bring up second down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. To throw on second down. Webb. Now he's and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jordan Evans in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground. What will Webb try to do here after the sack as he brings his guys up 3rd and long? Going to give this time to the tailback. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it makes things a little more interesting now on 4th and goal. There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter. So it's his 3rd field goal now of the ball game, and they have needed his leg because this last one gives them the lead. It's been a back-and-forth kind of a game, Brandon, but now you've got to tell your defense, hey, we need to stop here so we can let this momentum carry us through to the next drive. That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run. Second down following the run.
Here we go now. Blue, land it.
Back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the
season finale?
2nd down. Off the corner. Where did he come from? Well,
other season finale?
He came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And this kick is not going to get there.
Funny.
It's short and no good.
It's been a nightmare season.
It's the win,
You're
yo.
well under 500.
You got
Your
the win.
defense hasn't really
The
kept
win's
you in a
against
lot
you
of
right now.
games, and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've
It's
got
not-
to be able to
it's,
bank
it's
on.
almost 17 miles an hour wind. It should have.
Possible run anticipation.
Destroying
Here's
both
the
of us.
D-line sandwiches together. Off play action, it's Webb. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Now a first down throw. Webb.
Good shit,
And
though.
look at this.
Good
They get the
shit.
turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom
I thought I could
large,
switch over there.
But here they're getting a chance for a makeup,
Beat you
aren't
to
they?
it.
Almost like my time in school. I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to loft one deep left, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You know what's sad on that pick, though? I should have never locked in on that side of the field. I had my side on the wide open.
And the Browns have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Point after try forthcoming.
Got 2 bombs on me.
And the lead is up to 5.
I'm done.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
Nigga,
We'll see what
why do you turn the block?
That one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down.
You should have hated Madden.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brother. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like he said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Here we go now. Back down on Philly. Here we go.
On 3rd and 2, Webb finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
Detroit. Now let's go. No. Check. Patrick.
From the gun, Webb. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. See if they stay on the ground for second down. waiting from the gun. Webb. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
To throw, Webb. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Second down following the incompletion. Throwing again. Webb. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. To throw on third down. Webb. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And they'll remain down by 2. Hard to believe that they could mount that long of a drive and come up with nothing on the scoreboard.
It can be disheartening, it can be frustrating, and can also cause some anger. Because when that happens, that type of a drive, and you come up empty, you're really looking for someone to blame, and you start pointing fingers at each other.
And the Browns getting set to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. A handoff as they run the counter play. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Here we go now. Blue landing.
And the wideout in motion.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
You gonna go for it?
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Looking to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now a desperation throw deep down. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
As soon as I see you use it to him and move over, I was like, oh, that's
His
1-on-1 right there.
touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And the lead is up to 5. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And it drops down incomplete.
Who?
Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Yeah, that was me. I was using him.
To throw. Being chased out left. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
He's back to throw.
Yep.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Tyrann
It's the Honey
Mathieu
Badger, Tyrann
again.
Mathieu. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6
Again, bro.
for a Steeler touchdown.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation
I'm gonna have to
mark,
sign old boy.
What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I
Have
like
to
it.
sign him.
So they'll get another shot
Nah,
off.
he's
Pick 6.
he has
And now the kick is
5
away.
picks on the year, and 4 of them he brought back for a touchdown.
And this will be a
After that
touchback
new
as that
contract.
sails over the end line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now as a quarterback,
Okay.
are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. So the D-line's going to spread out.
Green 39. Green 39. Detroit. Detroit.
I had to pause it for a little while. I have to go pick my girl up.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Forced out to his left. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
He'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And barring something unforeseen, this will be the last play of the game.
Here we go now. 3-19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 28. And that will write a finish to this ball
Good
game.
game, Brody.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
I'll do it to two
Put up that
people.
number of
With my
points,
tight end and
continually
Juju.
feel like they're moving the
But
ball,
yeah,
and
that's all I
things are
got.
working and clicking. They think that they can bottle
That's all I
this
got,
and
man.
carry it with them.
If you look at my team, that's really all I got.
You still think you
Everybody
can
else
do anything
is.
wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, they continue to make their case for the
Beat
playoffs
them
as
twice.
they move to 9-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. So that'll do it for us. For
Yo,
Charles
Tony, I'm
Davis.
out of here, Brody. All right, later.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, two teams come off tough losses a week ago and want to turn things back around today. It's the Dolphins going up against the Jets.
Thank you, Larry. Coming to you from just off the New Jersey Turnpike in East Rutherford, we are just about set for football on EA Sports from MetLife Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Let's go!
Garoppolo looks to throw. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. Yeah, they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. his running back. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Third and 11, and some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Garoppolo to throw on second down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Garoppolo. He's going to air one out, and he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And New York set to take the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Set. Let's go. Detroit! Detroit! Set. Clean. Here we go. Clean. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Detroit!
Now back to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And New York set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Gordon. They'll come out throwing here on first down. To the right and complete to Galladay. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Here we go now. Gun.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Hurry up. Here we go. Detroit. Leopard. Gun.
Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Miles Jack in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And following that penalty, the offense really backed up now on third down.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. All right, here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
They'll look to throw. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 22-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll go again with Bell. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jalen Strong, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. There's Garoppolo on first and 10. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Coney Ely leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Now Garoppolo throwing on second. He uncorks it for Snead. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And taking a gander at the NFL scoreboard in Minneapolis. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go. Green, Detroit!
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. He's going to go for a big play downfield. A swing pass caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clear.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball, how much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Looking to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here we go now. Blue landing. Blue landing.
They'll set up to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job And then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch pass.
And the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. Anything to make of this, or just a bad stretch? Because he had the 2 fumbles he lost last week, and now a third.
It's a bad stretch, but it's one that he has to make sure he overcomes. This isn't on anyone else but him. Taking care of the ball, tucking it away, keeping it high and tight, all the while doing that and not slowing down his running.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Raekwon McMillan in there to get him for a loss of 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Fighting to stay upright inside the 10. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are going to take the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. This one complete. It's C.J. Fedorowicz. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Garoppolo on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Not a blitz, but the guy who's normally the last line of defense recognizes he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's looking deep for Bell. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
This will be taken in at the 1. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15. And out come the Dolphins now. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I
was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? Just because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
All right, here we go. Green.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So 1:55 to go in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. This will be fielded at the 17. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, 2nd quarter up in Minneapolis. And the Cowboys on the board again. It's a 2-touchdown lead there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it. And that's caught inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. The swing pass caught, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a handoff as they run left side. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on third and long? From the gun, it's Garoppolo. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On the NFL scoreboard, second quarter up in Minneapolis. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And now out come the Jets. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. On the NFL scoreboard, second quarter up in Minneapolis. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. The second half starts with a carry by Bell, and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense. Back to throw here. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. Past the 20. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now back to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jalen Strong. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, Garoppolo. And to the left side, Fedorowicz has it. The ball comes out, but fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cody Ealy able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon. The Dolphins on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Detroit!
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And it's caught by Parker. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards there, 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Here we go now.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Willie Snead, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Gets it to Strong. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
All right, here we go. Black 99 Philly, here we go. Black 99 Philly, here we go. Check. All right, here we go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Green 39.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
The Jets on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
Now let's go. Over.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to fire one deep. They've got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Miles Jack in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Let's go. Watch it now, Barney.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. That's caught inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt. And so far, it's working for both of them.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Coney Ely. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is knocked down and then landed on pretty awkwardly at the 32-yard line. Boy, another example there of how you've just got to be fearless to go over the middle in this league.
No doubt about it. And if you want to be known as a Pro Bowl type of a receiver, if you want to get to the Hall of Fame, you're going to have to make a good number of catches in that area. And how about the hit he took from the linebacker? That's where you really make it, because a lot of times that hit is coming from behind you, from over the top by a safety. In this case, it may well come from underneath with the linebacker dropping out from the middle. I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Garoppolo on 1st down. And he's got it over the middle. Fedorowicz. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go. All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Willie Snead, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
And he's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. So the D-line's going to spread out.
All right, here we go. 3-19. Leopard.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now here come the Dolphins. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Detroit! Now let's go! That's in there, Barney! Let's go! 3-19! No, check! Patriot!
To throw is Garoppolo. His throw incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Let's go!
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Here we go now.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
Here we go now.
Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On the counter, here's Bell. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. The offense on third down tonight, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. They're looking at third and a few inches. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. They'll run it now out of the gun. Bell sheds him off. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Bell. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they will hit the road next week to take on Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
you